No, I think Kurt Angle is.
Kurt Angle. Are you just saying that because Kurt Angle's in the locker room with you?
No, I'm actually at home right now watching NBA TV. You're interrupting.
I know. I'm just saying in TNA.
No, absolutely not. Come on, man. You really got to compare Brock and Kurt as professional wrestlers?
I'm talking about amateur wrestler, you know?
You said who's done better from transition from amateur to professional.
Right.
That was the question. Easily Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle has the entire package.
Right, but what I meant was who was the best amateur wrestler to ever turn pro? Who was better at amateur wrestling?
Oh, Brock has a much more storied. Well, actually, not necessarily, because Kurt won an Olympic gold medal.
That's right.
Because of the gold medal, you got to go with Kurt. But if you go like on college statistics and strength of opponents and things like that, freaking Brock was a stud at Minnesota. So was Shelton Benjamin. You need to put him in that conversation because he was nasty in college too.
Right.
Brock was the All-American heavyweight champion of NCAA. Things like that, which Kurt never really was. But then again, Kurt went to Clarion, where they weren't up for those type of awards. You know what I mean? But to counteract the heavyweight championship of NCAA of being Brock, Kurt went out and won a gold medal, which I think is more impressive.
Now, were you surprised by the success of Brock Lesnar in Ultimate Fighting Championship?
What's up with these Brock Lesnar questions?
Oh no! I have questions about you and that I'm going to ask about you, but just was wondering.
Is Brock Lesnar on the other line right now? You're trying to hype up his next fight or something? What's up?
No. Brock's not on the other line. I'm just wondering because you teamed with him and. I had a few other questions more about what's going on in TNA and stuff like that. In fact, what do you think?
I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead.
What's that?
I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Now, what do you think when you saw Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker, October of 2002 at No Mercy in a Hell in a Cell match? Did you know that he would turn out to be such a mega star?
That was his crowning achievement. I remember exactly what I was. I was in OVW at the time, the WWE Developmental Fund System, and a bunch of us were sitting at, Buffalo Wild Wings, or whatever it's called, where they get free pay-per-view, and all of us were watching it, and just, everybody was in awe of how he beat Undertaker in a great match, climbed to the top of the cage, right? It was that one, right? Where he climbed to the top of the cage with the belt and everything?
The belt above his head, yeah.
I remember just going, you can't get more money than that. You cannot close a pay-per-view off cooler or more impressive than saying, hey, folks, this is the new wave of the future. Get used to it. That's the look that Brock Lesnar gave to the camera, the honor camera that night. And I believed every bit of what he was beaming through his eyes, the thought process of, that's right, motherfuckers, and no one's going to take the title off me anytime soon. Get used to it. And that easily, in my opinion, was his turning point of to being the man there.
All right, and do you have time to do a quick little name association here?
Yeah.
All right. So name association: Brock Lesnar.
Beast.
All right, and just the last question here: what do you think when you saw, you're watching WrestleMania 20, Brock Lesnar's fighting Goldberg? You know that they're both leaving. What were your thoughts at that time?
I hated it because Brock was a friend of mine. And I hated all the guys in the back that were talking shit about him. And I understood part of it why. You know what I mean?
Right.
But because he was leaving a company where a lot of guys, a lot of undercard talent was stuck putting him over for years to make him into the animal he became, and then he turned his back on them. So I could see that, the frustration on a lot of the guys for it. But I just didn't like how they were so nice to him when he made his announcement that this would be his last match versus Goldberg at WrestleMania.
Right.
In a team, in a company meeting one day, it was a taping right before WrestleMania, and for SmackDown tapings. And he goes, he tells everybody, I'm sorry if I disappointed any of you guys, but I'm leaving to go sign with the Santa Claus thing, but I've got to try it, guys. It's something that's my heart's set on, and I just don't have the passion like a lot of you guys have. And a lot of guys were just like, oh, we really respect that, Brock. Thanks for talking to us about it. And then 2 seconds later, as soon as we leave, there was just, here comes the claws, and the knife in the back, and oh, how dare you do that and shit on our sport and this and that. It's like, why didn't you say it to the guy? He's right there 2 seconds ago. Why do it? Why kiss his ass until he leaves the room and then start burying him?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I didn't like that part of it, and the worst part, to answer your question more directly about Goldberg versus Brock, is I didn't like it because, like I said, I was losing a friend. I was definitely losing a very big advocate of mine at the time. Rock was very instrumental, along with Kurt Angle, Benoit as well,
Right.
of guys that were trying to get me ready to realize my potential, even though I was years away from becoming the man I am. I still, they were making sure, they were definitely, if I stayed with that company and they were all still there, I had no doubt in my mind that things would have turned out right for me in that company. I don't think I ever would have left. And it's for that part of it I didn't like, because you need to have somebody who wants you there. You need to have the main event guy that wants you to be in that company, wants you to be headline guys. It's the way the business works.
Right. Okay, now, Matt, just last couple questions here. We always do this with our random guests. We've seen you. You've traveled the country. You've traveled the world, being in both companies and then some. I'm going to find out now exactly how well you know yourself. Now, can you name the guy who beat The Rock at SummerSlam 2002 to win his first WWE title?
You're kidding me, right?
What do you mean?
Why are you? This is another Brock Lesnar question.
Yeah. Well, you got it right. You got the correct answer. Okay. Next one. Next one. Which wrestler won the 2003 Royal Rumble?
Bro, this is your opportunity right now to intelligently transition into questions about our company, okay? Go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. This former WWE champion made his UFC debut against Frank Mir.
Well, come on, man. I gave you a chance. I wasn't even being a dick about it. I was actually trying to help you out, bro.
Well, you're the man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you want to say anything to promote the upcoming pay-per-view, the company, the tag team titles? What's going on?
Let me ask you a more important question. How did you get my phone number to begin with?
We have a random database here on the website.
You can't have my number because this is a brand new number.
Well, we do. We have a bunch of wrestlers in our database, and we call a random one each week.
And do you normally, when you call them for interviews and gas them up that you're going to talk about the company and then themselves, and then sideline them with different material?
No, I thought I had a few questions in there about you, and I was going to ask you some of them, but...
That's not. It's about me. It's about my company.
We're doing a couple minutes here, It's okay.
No, bro, go up and down. I'm sure you have a counter there. How many questions you asked me about Brock Lesnar, who's no longer a pro wrestler, there's not even left for TNA. He doesn't. I don't understand the point of it.
I actually I asked a few questions about TNA, but if there's anything you want to say about TNA to promote the upcoming pay-per-view, or we're going to be running it on the show, so now's your chance.
No, now is your chance to be a good reporter and a good interviewer and do the right thing and come up with some quick makeshift questions. That's not a question. Oh, by the way, Matt, go ahead and hype your pay-per-view. That's not a question.
No, it's a statement. You said you wanted to hype the pay-per-view or the company, which is fine. We do this. We do this all the time. We do this once a week. So.
I'm gonna be real straight. I'm gonna be real straight with you right now. I'm gonna call the guys over there at the Observer. I'm gonna talk to them and figure out exactly what your deal is. And if this is even a legitimate show, to be quite honest. And if I find out it is,
no, dude, it was just a prank.
It's a horrible prank. It wasn't even a good one.
All right. See you, Matt.
Could have come up with something way better than that.
Yeah, I got you.
All jokes aside, I would say the fifth question in. How did you get my number? All jokes aside, buddy. How did you get my number?
Oh, it doesn't matter. But I won't call you again. Don't worry about it. All right,
buddy.
All right, take care.